Ah yes, the super spam. Just got back from the early screening of Super Woke. My favorite scene was the one where he forced pronouns on all the people in Metropolis by treativlants while the crowd chanted woke woke woke. Second best scene was easily when he punched out Lex Luthor's giant robot yelling, "This is for Obama." Superman 2025 has people losing composure. Oh my god, call me Gal Gadot the way I don't know how to act right now. Box office, Superman lifts off with $56 million opening day. That'd be the second biggest such figure for the calendar year, floating just behind a Minecraft movie, $57.11 million, and ahead of Lilo and Stitch, $55.94 million. Warner Brothers has not yet released official grosses. How it feels to ask people to watch Superman instead of forcing them. We told you that some would be too much for you, but you kept yelling I'm Batman. It was dark, and you grabbed the wrong Ace Clark. That's why I was shouting I'm Batman. I'm Batman. My biggest smile since Top Gun, Maverick. Feels very comic booky, overstuffed with action. Captures same spirit as Raimi Spider-Man movies. Critic who loves current Marvel Cinematic Universe hates it. A Superman statue is now hanging above the UK's tallest building in London. James Gunn says Clark Kent goes unrecognized as Superman because he wears hypno glasses. DC has their own version of Popeye known as Captain Strong, who eats alien seaweed for his powers. The Boys fans, that's ducking bulk noir. Superman, I think there's something wrong with my food. Lex Luthor, nah dude, just eat it. New character posters for Superman. I know Guy Gardner is supposed to look stupid, but man, does he look stupid. Joel Schumacher once said that when a child meets a superhero actor, they aren't meeting an actor, they are meeting the superhero. To them it's all real. These kids literally meet Superman. Oh that's nice. A storyline with Superman being a father sounds interior. Duck, it's injustice isn't it? It's gonna be injustice. The Joker. Marvel. With great power comes great responsibility. DC Comics. Superman desperately scanning the street during a fight to find the most morally acceptable car to throw at his opponent, knowing that not everybody has insurances and loss of transportation can ruin a life. A wave of incredible relief washes over him as he spots the hard geometric lines and silver paintless sheen of a Cybertruck. What is Superman's kryptonite? In literature, mythology, and comic books, heroes often have a kryptonite or Achilles' heel, basically a weakness that makes them vulnerable. I'm curious what fans here would consider to be Superman's kryptonite. No Shaggy, it's not what you think. I was playing with him all day. I didn't squidnap him. I will make you strong. Stronger than that Kryptonian's dog. We just need prep time. Eyes up here buddy is the most Superman thing to say mid-fight. Trying to keep their attention on him instead of civilians. Very Superman. Socialists. Paying for your own stuff. Lex Luthor. Hey Superman. You gotta try this breakfast bro. It's delicious. Just cooked my first meal. How it look? How it feels fixing Riften by doing side quests. How it feels fixing Markarth by doing side quests. The claim that Superman is too strong to have any meaningful conflict is a ridiculous statement and makes the assumption that all conflict is rooted in violence. Superman has conflicts around philosophy, societal issues, loneliness, balancing work and personal life, human empathy, rescue and yes, he does fight things. Things that are as strong as him. Just because he can move fast and punch good doesn't mean he can't have anxiety. Me forgetting to put alarm on 7 AM. The neighbor who beats his wife at 6:30. Girls with time machine. I'm your great granddaughter. Really? Boys with time machine. No stop. Don't go to school with that Superman suit. Diary 30. Superman is coming to school. A perfectly good train. Superman. A kid Superman could have just grabbed flown away with. When they go round the Justice League Thanksgiving table saying what superpower they thankful for. and Batman about to answer. How I feel after teaching my sister how to do something wrong and laughing at her when she does it. I bet he's thinking about other women. Why is Batman one word, Iron Man 2 words, and Spider-Man 2 words with a dash? 1. This is 7 years old Tom. One day, he told his schoolmates that his uncle was Superman. Kids made fun of him and no one believed him. Then his mother made a call and asked her brother-in-law to take him to school one day, and Henry Cavill, of course, was delighted to do so. A Superman raised by Christians. A Superman raised by atheists. DC's new Superman isn't Guy this time, but he's an oppressed, angry migrant who fled climate change. Sometimes what a person needs is just one piece. Good comic books. Having no money to do anything. Sleeping. My weekend. Isaac Newton after discovering that if you don't move something, it doesn't move. Optimist, if they had powers, the average person would be Superman. Pessimist, they would be Homelander. Realist, they would be Metro Man. Hi, I'm Clark. Clark. Wait, I mean, yeah. Now I see it. Lol. Again. Gosh, I really have to stop revealing my identity. I'll never tell. K. All this time, I thought my greatest weakness was kryptonite. Turns out it was French fries all along. She loves him because he's compassionate. She loves him because he's mysterious. She loves him because he's confident. She loves him because he's witty and funny. She loves him because he's loyal to his people. She loves him because he's charming. She loves him because he's intelligent. And then there's this crazy butch. Kent, get your incredibly muscular 350 pounds nerdy ace in my office. We need to run a story about Superman for our newspaper. We suspect he may have a secret identity, since you have the exact same hairstyle and facial structure as Superman. I want you to do the article. Besides, you seem to know him better than anyone. Take the company car. Just try not to accidentally rip the door off its hinges this time. It might be a good idea to have you out of the office for a while anyway. You keep zoning out and staring at the door to the women's restroom. Oh, before you go, can you heat up my coffee with your laser beam eyes real quick? Thanks, Clark. Yeah, I can take on 5 guys at once. Yeah, I can take on 5 guys at once. Yeah, I can take on 5 guys at once. I wish I had girls' underwear on right now. Superman is no despot. He's literally sitting on a throne. It's a chair. On Earth 10, Adolf Hitler found and raised baby Kal-El into Overman, a new Superman, which was inspired by a Superman comic. Under Hitler's rule, Overman and the German forces won the war and conquered the Earth for Hitler and the Nazis. Heavy breathing. Me going back in time to reject Hitler from college so that I won't study his boring ace art. Me, I don't morally align with that person. She can eat dirt for all I care. My friend, what if she'll let you hit? Superman saving Lois from R. Kelly. Superman. Fantastic Four First Steps and Jurassic World, Rebirth. Superman being an immigrant is not woke. Superman was always an immigrant. His creators, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, were the sons of Jewish immigrants. His origin story is that his parents sent him to Earth as a baby from a dying planet. He is an immigrant. All the haters and naysayers calling James Gunn's Superman woke for being an immigrant story. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Foolish mortals. You cannot stop the Antilles. Give me a challenge to rise to. I'll face it. And every shred of despair, I'll erase it. Where there is life, there is hope. Superheroes hiding their face when Superman hiding his face when being human. Me, Mom, can we have a Super Nintendo? Mom, we already have a Super Nintendo at home. Super Nintendo at home. If you ever felt useless, remember that they handcuffed Superman. My dad saying I'm gonna be an engineer. My mom saying I'm gonna be a lawyer. 5-year-old me knowing I'm gonna be Superman. Me after gaining 200 pounds. They said bigger is better. Me. My boss after deducting $1 from my paycheck. Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Indestructible superheroes can't get haircuts. Hey bro, look at what I wrote. I wish I can fly like Superman. Okay, yeet the child. Batman be like, see, I pulled a sneaky on ya. Lex Luthor. The kryptonite that Lex Luthor has been carrying for years. Why would Superman do this to me? You know the new Superman trailer looks like a cartoon, right? Man of Steel was clearly better. Quit having fun. Like Superman. He's from the planet Krypton. Unlike Superman, he didn't land his ship on Earth. His ship flew into the sun. Clark, I can't believe you caught me. What do I look like, Spider-Man? So you think people deserve the crown virus because they got it from eating bats? Yep, screw them all. Superman. You will believe a man can cry. Superman. A 252 million year old giant radioactive lizard from Japan. When Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent find out each other's secret identities. Trending social media news. Me when my phone charger wasn't plugged in before I went to sleep. Super Stalin. The man who destroys all capitalists. Superman. Exists. Lex Luthor. Kirby has found your sin unforgivable. Great Scott. Why does Superman stop bullets with his chest but ducks when you throw a revolver at him? If bullets bounce off of Superman, why does he duck whenever somebody throws a gun at him? Clark Kent takes off his glasses to clean them. Some random civilian. He is Superman. NRY Cavalier. I'll bet he's thinking of other women. How does Superman trim his toenails? Maybe he puts on sandals made of kryptonite. And just like that, Superman puts his glasses back on, and people don't realize Clark Kent is in fact Superman. Giant train he just destroyed. Superman. A child he could have easily moved out of the way. Since Superman is an alien, his name should be Super Alien. Change my mind. Lois, I can't be with someone whose destiny is greater than mine. Also Lois marries Superman. Telling Batman my new favorite hero. Superman is my fav, because he is strong and kind. Damn. How dare you betray me? I'm so sure he's thinking about other women. If there's Superman and Supergirl, how come there's no Wonder Boy? Wait, Robin's the boy wonder. Size comparison chart. Superman is 6 feet 3 inches, while Thor is 6 feet 6 inches, and Captain Planet is 6 feet 8 inches. No real point to this, just wanted to show y'all that old Captain Planet is indeed a big boy, lol. Dad, it's just a game, calm down. Also dad when his favorite baseball team loses. Thank you is not enough for what you did. I just undid a mistake, that's all. How did you restore the Snyderverse? I bought Warner Brothers. Bulk Adam is a new Superman. I hated Mr. Eve, Marvel's rules, smell what they're cooking. Jumping picture of Superman. Flying picture of Superman. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. You wanna know when I envy Superman? I'll tell you, when I envy Superman. When I'm standing outside the girls' showers and would give anything to have his X-ray vision. Henry Cavill. Me. James Gunn. People before Isaac Newton discover gravity. Making mistakes makes you stronger. The creators of TikTok. Who would win? The Man of Steel. Two furry boys. Lex trying to thank Clark after saving his life. Shut up and take my money. The last piece of kryptonite on Earth. Minutes later. On the same Earth. Kryptonite. 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 Lena Luthor can also create kryptonite. Hard to swallow pills. Superheroes don't exist. We need more Superman memes. Change my mind. Regime Superman. Michael Keaton's Batman. Mere daring Joker. Ryan Johnson calling fans man babies. Henry Cavill saying fans aren't toxic but passionate. Me snoozing my alarm. So I'm late for work this morning. I'm here to fight for truth, justice, and the American way. Clark Kent takes his glasses off. Lois Lane. Justice League. Looks great. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh great. Superman and the Flash raced around the world to see who would claim the title of world's fastest man. Chuck Norris won. Who would win? A multimillionaire playboy philanthropist, a humble farmer turned journalist. 8-year-old me going into my dad's room to beat him up after an argument. My dad. No devices for 2 weeks. After being kicked out of the Justice League, Superman starts an Uber service. If you ever feel useless, just remember, Superman has a freaking plane. My therapist. Thick Clark isn't real. He can't hurt you. Thick Clark. Me in the class running out of classroom after the teacher forgets to give out the homework. The people complaining about the recent changes to DC Superman have never actually read a comic book. They're just complaining to hear their own voices. Kids, violence is never the answer. Superman is faster than the Flash. The Arrow vs Justice League. Established January 2020. Batwoman. Missing. Kate Kane. Supergirl and Martian Manhunter. Leaving. White Canary. Abducted. Bulk Lightning. Too distant. Seriously guys? We only just set this up. Don't worry Barry, you've still got me. Superman doing the Jesus pose because he is hope for humanity. Wonder Woman doing the Jesus pose because she believes in love. Enchantress doing the Jesus pose because it's literally her job and because she believes in renewal. And then we have Batman. 6,000 Superman remakes in last 20 years. We watching Christopher Reeve Superman films from 1978. Batman. Google search. Superman. Google search. Aquaman. Google search. Wonder Woman. Google search. The Flash. Google search. The Ultimate Hero? Superman then can reverse time, rebuild the Great Wall of China by looking, and can erase memories with a kiss. Superman now gets beat by a guy in a suit. Batman vs Superman. We like to say bad people versus super people. People who are saying the zombie apocalypse is coming. People who have seen many zombie movies and know how to survive. Not impressed. Truth, justice, and the American way. And I remembered underwear go on the inside today. I think I've got down this now. Who is the greatest superhero? Superman. Spider-Man. Natsu Dragneel. Are you and Wonder Woman still dating? No, we are just super friends. I bet he's thinking about other women. What if Frieza destroyed planet Krypton? Oh Superman, where are you now, when everything's gone wrong somehow? Men of Steel, these men of power, I'm losing control by the hour. You deserve the red shirt treatment. Do you want them all to die? How Dragon Ball Z fans react when they hear that the Hulk and Superman could win a fight against Goku or Vegeta. Dragon Ball Z fans that don't care. Dragon Ball Z fans that agree. Dragon Ball Z fans that overreact, get butthurt, and think that Goku and Vegeta are gods. Clark Kent, nice jeans. Go. Thanks, you should see me without them. Clark Kent. What does the S stand for? It's a symbol of hope. On my planet, it stands for Stalin, defeater of fascism. Brandon Routh plays an amazing Superman who's a paragon that's going to save the Earth. Nope, Supergirl Lex Luthor ruins everything. I'm the dumbest man alive. DC's better than Marvel cause Superman is OP. You're clearly dumber. Crisis on Infinite Earths replaces Kingdom Come Superman with Lex Luthor as the paragon of truth, one of 7 saviors of the multiverse. Kingdom Come Superman faced losses he overcame, never gives up, is the real paragon of truth. Humin is last hope. Lex Luthor can't accept a loss, thinks himself a hero. Completely arrogant and selfish. Literally doomed the multiverse to save his own ace. Why exactly would they replace Kingdom Come Superman with Lex Luthor? Promises the president that he won't let him down again. Vindictively blows out Olympic torch and straightens Leaning Tower of Pisa. Damages a military oil tanker in exchange for danging some bran. And makes a drunken ace of himself in a bar. Way to keep a promise, Super Douche. Do you remember when you were a kid and you thought your dad was Superman? Then when you got older, you realized he's just a regular guy that wears a red cape and matching boots. I'm the most powerful being in the hold my beer. Summary of X-Men. First Class, The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, X-Men, Apocalypse, Doctor Strange, Thor, Ragnarok, and Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. For those who think Superman can beat Goku in a 1v1, just remember that Goku tackled Beerus, who almost destroyed 2 universes with his clash with his brother Champa. Also know that Dragon Ball universes are much bigger than our universe, let alone the DC universe, and this isn't even in his strongest form up to now. Too much power you have, Caillou. I must. You know I'm invincible, right? A kryptonite lightsaber crystal I have. Oh shut. I want to be on the Justice League, Batman. Stick to your silly teen diaper wearing titans. What about me? Yeah, Bats? What about him? You're okay, I guess. Hi Bruce, it's Cal. Any of you guys wanna come over tonight? Clark, you live in a damn iceberg. We are heroes, not penguins. No,